Because Larry Fitzgerald is two, three, four, five times better than Ochocinco. But I think
Yeah.
Ochocinco is going to be way more memorable than Larry
I
Fitzgerald.
I think I think he would have been, but he went to New England where he couldn't read the damn playbook, and like that hurt
I
Ocho.
don't think as a player. I mean, as a person, as a
Mm.
figure, as a public figure. He got now he's on I Am an Athlete. He's naturally funny, so he popping on
Mhm.
there. So it's like I think he's gonna go down in history in a different light. He's gonna
Larry
be
Fitzgerald's born. Yeah.
he's boring. Like I feel like if they're in the mall together, people are still gonna run up to Ocho Cinco first for an autograph or for a picture.
Mhm.
Like a good example of that. And it was funny. I was watching Mark Jackson on Club Shay Shay. He said when he knew his little brother Escalade made it, he said they were in the mall together, and somebody here ran up, hey, can I get a picture with you? And he just assumed, oh, he talking about me. He was like, yeah, you can. He's
Mhm.
like, no, not you, Escalade. And that's when he realized, hey, my little brother Pop, because you think, oh, and one, da da da, but that's what the kids were caring about. So
Yep.
he made Mark Jackson take the picture of him and Escalade. So it's just like, I think that's kind of what I mean. Like Larry Fitzgerald is clearly the better receiver, but Ocho Cinco, I think, is just a better personality. He's more fun, so I
Can't
think
do the
history can
same
be
with the music.
little nicer on him.
Have to adapt to the market. Yeah.
They realize after that, yeah. Cause like, do you want to see a Larry Fitzgerald documentary? You know what I'm saying? Like, how entertaining is that gonna be compared to Ocho Cinco? And that's the thing I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So
It's
you
like,
can only market that to a diehard Larry Fitzgerald fan. Like it doesn't appeal to the mass. This is why you still see and hear about T.O. to this day.
to this day,
Yeah.
to this
Cause
day,
he's just one of those personalities that always just jumps off the screen.
yeah. And even, I look at somebody like, even though his personality ain't the greatest, but he was just so electrifying on the field. But Mike Vick, even though he won't be a Hall of Famer, he's going to be a more popular quarterback than a lot of these other Hall of Fame quarterbacks just because who he was. So sometimes, like, you may not get the
Yeah,
act.
cause look what all came after him.
Yep. He was a trendsetter. He was a trendsetter. He wasn't the first quarterback to do that, but he did it on such a grand stage and so electrifying that when you think of that mobile black quarterback, you think Mike Vick, and then you think Mahomes and Jackson and stuff like that. So that's my thing. And to me, low key, I'd rather go down in history more like a Ocho Cinco than a Fitzgerald. I rather because we always talk about legacy. And like his football legacy, of course, Fitzgerald's football legacy is going to be remembered and it's going to be held as a standard. But like you said, you got to be a diehard football fan. To the average person, they know who Chad Ochocinco is over Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
So
I
I
would.
would rather my legacy
Yeah,
be like that.
I would rather be always remembered instead of
Right.
being like, oh yeah, remember? Yeah, he was a damn good player. Cause I always think about like that with us, with all the stuff that we like now, being the one sitting on the porch, and the little kids come up and be like, hey, what about this player? And we look over at each other, be like, oh, remember that was a bad motherfucking boy. Remember when we went back in that day, boy? That was a bad motherfucking boy. But so I always picture stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
I feel
how would you want to be remembered? Yeah, at least was remembered because I would want to be the player with a personality and stuff like that. Because
I agree.
that's what how people gonna remember Pacquiao. They gonna remember how exciting he was in the ring. Because luckily he had that. Because he ain't had no personality outside of it.
You gotta have one or the other. You ain't have a personality. It's a fact. I agree because I think there's basketball versions of Larry Fitzgerald. Like Tim Duncan's a great
Like
one.
Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter is the oldest living president. He just turned like 98, just like yesterday or something. And I'm
Nobody.
like, see, Jimmy Carter. The problem was he was just that quirky. Nobody gave a damn about him president. He didn't have no big personality. I'm like, he's still living. He's just chilling. Nobody even goes to him and like, oh, what about the political climate? Nobody even bothers goes to ask him nothing. Hey, they don't even bother to go ask him a damn thing.
Yeah.
You would think, oh, 98 years old. He's seen some stuff. He's actually a president before. Let's go ask him about the current political climate.
I feel the same way. I want to be remembered. I want to make a mark on history. And to do that, you do got to have a personality. So I do think it's cool. People say, "Oh, I want the Marvin Harrison catch the ball and hand it to the ref." They say that.
Man, fuck
Do
that.
they really want
Fuck
that?
that.
Because even Marvin Harrison, he's another good example. He played right in the era with Steve Smith, Randy Moss, T.O. Is he known more than any of them guys? No, he's not. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, that's good for him. He made his money. He had an amazing career. He's a Hall of Famer, or if he's not, I'm sure he will be. But he's not going to be known in history more than, like, Marvin Harrison going to be the guy that, we're going to be sitting there like, oh, what's that guy name that he used to play back? He was nice too. Oh, Marvin, yeah, he was nice too. But he ain't going to be the one that we say first. We're going to say Randy first. We're going to say T.O. We're going to say Steve. We're going to say these people first, and then we're going to start snapping. What's his name? I don't want to be like, no. That ain't how I want to go down in history.
He's gonna be a snapper.
Snapping. I
Marvin
think a comedian did a joke like
I think no. I think